I think so. I'm going to the store. Things have changed. See, I wasn't sure where to go with this, but now I know. How about an egg on top? Oh my God. It's a breakfast sandwich. Jalapeno popper, chicken, breakfast sandwich with a fried egg on it. I think we're gonna make that. Let's go. Got some jalapeno bagels, which, you know, fit the mold. Extra jalapenos because I was down to my one. And I got these heirloom tomatoes because I haven't seen any in a while. I don't know if you've been seeing heirloom tomatoes, but, you know, I'll take them. Smell delish. Oh my God, I love them. All right, first thing we're gonna do, a little cream cheese action. All right, get rid of that. We don't need that. And we're just gonna cut this guy right in half. We don't want all this extra spicy stuff, so I'm just gonna kind of cut that out. Be careful, by the way, if you're doing this, especially if you're doing it my way, okay? It just kind of peels out like that. So a little slice like that, like that. It helps to have a sharp knife too. And then, like that, like that, like that. Couple cuts, push your hands back. Couple cuts, push your hands back. There's no rush, okay? Those are pretty small, but if we wanted them to be just a little bit smaller, we could just kind of chop them more, you know? Just give them little chops. Take our jalapenos in the bowl. And once you have all those in, grab cheddar cheese and throw 2 big handfuls in. I didn't have any, but I had some taco mix which had cheddar cheese in it, and that'll do fine. So if you only got taco mix, you know, don't worry, throw it in there. Imagine this on your bagel. I mean, that looks pretty good. Take a bite. Ooh, that does have a little kick. Ooh, I like that. And the longer that sits, the better that's gonna be. Very important, crush these cornflakes. You gotta crush them. Crush them up. Crush them. That's what's important, roughly crush cornflakes. I've blended them before, it doesn't work. Start with flour, okay? This is just regular flour, you can season it, whatever, I'm not seasoning it today. All right, get a good beefy one. Look at this. This is a huge thigh, by the way. So in the flour, you just want to get it all over. Nice, nice. All those little crevices. All right, cool. Next, our beaten egg. All right, easy peasy. In it goes. And last but not least, the cornflakes. All right, in the cornflakes. Boom, push it down a little bit. I'm gonna flip her over. Beautiful. And then boom, you got yourself cornflaked chicken thigh. You need oil. I use this spray oil. It's Pam. I like it. Goes in. Bam. All right. 16 minutes, 285. 285 Fahrenheit. Yeah, 16. Oops, not 17. That's it, right there. Simple, right? Okay, cool. We'll let that cook, and that'll be perfect. You know how many times I've made this chicken sandwich? So many times. 16 minutes. Works perfectly. You can flip it halfway through, but if you want the whole thing golden brown, flip it. The only reason I don't do it is because there's a lot of texture in the cornflakes, and when you flip it, it kind of pushes down on them, and it kind of makes it a little flatter, a little more like a chicken patty, and I hate that. So I don't care if one side is a little bit flat. I like one side to be textured. But if you're looking for that golden brown all the way around, yeah, flip it. Okay, the chicken is done, and you just want to check the internal hits 165 Fahrenheit, but I mean, this chicken just looks perfect. Next step, what we gotta do is just leave this in here, let it cool a little bit, because if you put it on the table, it's gonna get soggy. It needs to vent. There's a basket in here, so air can get all the way around the chicken. So this is actually the best place for it. Just don't stick it back in. And now for the last part, I decided to put a fried egg in this, and simply I just put some butter in a pan, and I fry an egg until it's about where I want it to be. I like that yolky egg, but if you don't, you can just flip it over or cook it till it's pretty much cooked through. Next, we're just gonna chop up some fresh vegetables. I like jalapenos. I found these amazing heirloom tomatoes, and I just had to make these. I mean, look at these things. It looks incredible. How did I get this in March? Who knows? Okay, and then I got these bagels as well at the same place. They're jalapeno cheddar bagels, but you know, whatever bagel you like. But look at these things. They look gorgeous. And the inside was pretty good too. It had a little bit of holes going on. I was just like, that's interesting. I figured I'd show you guys that. But that's it. You know, it's time to assemble. You're just gonna start with your cream cheese, and then you're gonna get right to the chicken. The chicken now, I wanna show you how crispy this is. Wait till you see this, all right? I'm gonna show you. That just goes to prove that the air fryer can really make air fried chicken like in oil. You know, don't be scared to throw it. This recipe is made for the air fryer. I've perfected it. You're gonna get an amazing chicken in the end. And just look at this. This is a breakfast sandwich, by the way. I don't care what you say. Fight me on it. It's a breakfast sandwich. Ooh, these look good. That's a breakfast sandwich. Give us a try. Oh my God. Here we go. Wow. Some egg on the board here. Gotta make sure I clean that with my sandwich. Listen, you gotta try that one. I think I got a new love for breakfast sandwiches. Yeah, so, wow. That's good. So good. Insane good. You gotta try this one. Jalapeno popper, chicken sandwich, breakfast sandwich. Delicious. All right, I'm gonna eat this. I'll see you guys in the next one.